Hello, this is Charting Man Dan of TheChartGuys, where we teach the little guy and girl how to utilize charts to manage their own trades and investments. What do I mean by the little guy and girl? Well, we just had two directives signed halting the implementation of a rule that requires financial advisors to act in the best interests of their client. Let that sink in a little bit. The big wigs on Wall Street can play with your retirement and hard-earned money without your best interests at heart. We currently have hundreds of members taking charge of their financial future, and we would love for you to come check out a free week with no credit card required to see if our services would be beneficial on your path to financial independence as well. What we offer, we have a separate course of over 5 hours in length on when to enter and exit positions. And in terms of what we do daily, we have nightly videos, key levels updated each morning before the bell, 2.5 hours of live daily webcam coverage in the morning and in the afternoon, and over 7 hours of educational videos. All of these links can be found in the description of this video. Come check us out. Thanks for watching. Let's get on to the technical analysis. Hello everyone, checking in on Bitcoin daily time frame. So a ton of volatility on Friday yesterday with the ETF decision day, and it was not approved. So obviously a setback for the bulls. They were hoping that that would be approved, and that would be a catalyst for some more mainstream acceptance of Bitcoin and some more popularity and some more buying. So that's going to take a backseat for now, but it isn't an all-out disaster. We had a ton of volatility and a 30% range on the day. Great for short-term trading, day traders seeing some nice moves, and we had some members in the chat room getting in under 1,000. Congratulations, buying there, up 18% in a very short amount of time. So it's not an all-out collapse. We had a big upper wick of a rejection from the all-time high 1350 and a big lower wick of bulls buying the dip off of 975 support. So no collapse here. We have a new level to be watching, and we look zooming back on the daily time frame, we're still maintaining higher lows even with that huge pullback. We had a consolidation low of 914. Now we have a higher low of 975, and the bulls are recovering here as we are currently over $200 above that pullback and that low. So the RSI here has been a pretty decent indicator. We look at the hourly time frame on that dump, and it only came down to 30 here, but at the time when we were at the bottom at 975, that RSI on the daily or the hourly time frame was indicating oversold. So we had a nice bounce play out here, and we're going to be watching the high of this bounce attempt. It's 1198. That's a resistance level we need to be watching in the short term. And in terms of support, in order for the bulls to maintain strength on this bounce, we're going to be looking for this low consolidation right here of 1167 to hold. So if we break 1167, we're going to begin to pull back, and as is human emotion, a very common pattern on a breakout or a breakdown is what I call reaching an equilibrium, where we have our dump, we hit the low, we have the high of the bounce, and then we pull back and we form a higher low, lower high, and we watch a tightening range on declining volume begin to occur. So I would not be surprised to see Bitcoin set a lower high. Perhaps this $1,200 psychological level will be that lower high, and then we'll pull back, and the bulls will look to hold 1,100 or so to continue to see a tightening range. So I do believe that this short-term oversold bounce is going to top out in the near-term future, and it will be consolidating, and we'll watch this tightening pattern form. And if we do begin to see this play out, and Sunday night that becomes a little bit more clear after 24 hours of further trading, I will come back here and do a little bit of an update to see this pattern beginning to play out. And that's going to give us a nice clear break once we continue to tighten, once we get a break of that pattern. But as of right now, here Saturday at noon, just about 1 p.m. Eastern, 1,200 is key resistance. If we break 1,200, we're looking up at 1,214 and then up to 1,284. And in terms of support, all about the bulls maintaining the higher lows. 1166 is the low of this initial consolidation, and if that breaks, we're looking down to 1128. So I appreciate you tuning in. Lots of volatility and excitement. Bitcoin's not going anywhere, but this is a setback. The bulls were hoping for new all-time highs in response. Weekly time frame, you can see all of this volatility. Even after the last bull move, the high was up to 1140. We pulled all the way back to 751. So there is tons of trading opportunity here in Bitcoin, and we will continue to check back in. Hope you have a great weekend. Thanks for watching.